Now this is something that just does not happen that often. I sold a minifigure on Bricklink for more than what I have it listed for on eBay. That does not happen every day. And I think it's a first for me. Sold it for 35 on Bricklink compared to only 30 on Bricklink. I built up a whole bunch of these Katara minifigures after I got some parts from some European sellers. I think I paid around 10, maybe no more than 15 at the most each after shipping. And I just sold that one on Bricklink for 35 bucks plus shipping. And the one on eBay I have for listed for 30. So it's not every day that that happens. So yeah, just going to be working on syncing up the store now, and I'm going to see if I can get the vlog uploaded tonight. I hope I can, and if it is, then you'll have watched it on Saturday, but if not, then I'll have watched it on Monday if you saw the previous one. But yeah, that's just an update for what I'm doing tonight. Just got the new tablecloth on the table, and then when I turn the light on, it now makes a very nice picture area. So yeah, it looks much nicer now. And then once I get a laptop in a couple weeks or so, then I'll be able to start listing more on eBay again. I still haven't gotten to putting the second batch of Technic into one of the buckets to put on the table, but I'll try to do that later today, hopefully. And then get the third and final batch of the Technic washed, and then start drying it. One problem having a lot of backlog is it can sometimes block light switches. I have to use this broom first, make sure there's no spiders in it. Alrighty. And I have to hit, let me see if I can get it zoomed in. You see that light switch back there? I need to hit that on the far right in order to turn the lights on right above my workstation. Because I had them turned off yesterday because I was playing some games. And it's nicer when the lights right above the TV aren't on. So I'm going to try and do that, and I'll check back in then. I think that's the fastest I ever got them turned back on. It only took like 5 or 10 seconds this time. Normally it takes me a solid minute to get the right angle with the broom and then get the lights back on. But they're back on, so that's good now. Time to plug in my normal headphones and set them on my resting station, because I normally wear headphones most of the day, but when I play games or I'm watching something on the computer, I wear either my other headphones or no headphones at all. So yeah, it's nice to be able to have a magnetic cord and then just set it down and not have to worry about it getting in the way or always plugging it in or unplugging it. Gotta love that early morning computer freeze when nothing happens and you gotta just let it load for quite a while and see how long it takes this time. Currently it's 1:27 p.m. We'll see how long it takes for it to start working normally. Well, the computer's still frozen and it's now 1:27. Oh wait, no, the time's frozen too. Well, I can't check the time because I'm recording with my phone. But it is just completely frozen this time. Nothing's moving, so I'm just going to have to force turn off and turn my computer back on again because it is just not doing anything. It's normally not frozen for this long. Live stream's frozen, everything. So I'm going to restart the entire computer now. Well, I hope I didn't break anything. All the stuff keeps turning on and then back off. I only pressed the... Oh, computer's finally loading up. Okay. I hope it's not damaged. Okay, the computer, everything turned on and off, then back on, then back off like 3 or 4 times with almost a kind of a snap sound. Not quite though. So it's finally loading up now. So hopefully it'll be fine. And not just glare, it's just in the video. You can't see it in person at all. Yogurt. I don't think that anyone plays Gardenscapes more than my sister, or Homescapes, or whatever it is. Currently, she's on level 10,377, and she has been playing forever, it seems, and she's still not even done the game. At this point, I don't know what there is left to do, but every single day that she plays you guys, it seems like there's an entirely new area that hasn't even been unlocked yet. Like, how massive is this game? You think it's just a tiny game, but it is massive. I finally finished the payment and finalized a deal to buy a whole bunch of Galidor stuff, Lego sets and parts. So I got a couple rare minifigures here. Well, not minifigures, they're more sets, but one second, let me get it up. These things here, Galidor, just getting it up right now. Sets right here, And then there's like, oh wait, it's not listed anymore. Oh, it's sold. That one just sold for $223. It's incomplete, but it sold for a whole bunch. And there are a couple others that are in here that are decently rare as well. I don't know them all off the top of my head, which are the rare ones. Well, there's this one here. It's included. It goes for about 60 bucks and stuff like that. But there's a whole bunch of rare Galidor figures there. And then there's some new in-box Galidor parts over there. Some used in-box Galidor sets. And then there is 25 pounds of bulk Galidor Lego. If I'm not mistaken, these staffs here go for about 20 to 30 bucks a piece. And then there's, I believe the guy said there's around $2,000 all in of used Galidor Lego. That's 2,000 bucks American. And since the inflation and everything's always getting messed up, that's probably, I don't know exactly how much Canadian that is, but that's at least 2,500 Canadian. And so I was able to get a good deal for it. And yeah, this should be arriving in a couple days, hopefully, and then I'll have a video once it arrives showing what it is. But I already had someone ask about several parts that were in here to buy, and I'm decently sure I was able to see those parts in some of the photos. So once it arrives, I'll keep an eye out for them, and might even be able to get a sale within a couple hours of receiving the stuff in the mail. So yeah, that's going to be a nice purchase once it arrives in the mail. And then I was looking, and my store tour video has now surpassed 1,000 views. I never thought I'd get that many views that fast. It's only been a couple weeks at the most, I think, but all the videos have been doing pretty well overall, much better than I thought that they would have. So thank you very much for watching these things all the time, and hopefully I'll be releasing them decently consistently. I think I'm going to try for 2 a week, but I'll see how it goes. I finally deleted the one app on my phone that's taking up like 30 gigabytes. I had downloaded like all of Wikipedia, but I kind of finally deleted it because it just would not let me record any videos anymore. So yeah, I'll hopefully be able to record a lot more content now, and possibly be able to get a camera soon, and then be able to record even more content with better video quality, and hopefully not as much getting dizzy while watching the stuff. But yeah, it's thank you very much for all the views. Currently, I'm working on inventorying this small set because although I generally don't sell sets, I did have a guy on eBay message me, and he's been buying consistently a whole bunch of my old space sets one at a time. This is his third or fourth set now. He'll just, I sent him a list a while back of all the ones that I have in the different boxes. Over here some, or there's a few more, because I got a whole bunch of classic space one time from one contact. And so then every now and then he just sells me which one he wants next, and then I just quickly build it. I make a bit of money, I sell it complete, and then it can just be sold faster that way, because otherwise it'll probably just end up sitting there for quite a long time until I would normally end up processing it. And so I'm just quickly inventorying this, and then I have to order the parts I'm missing, and then I'll message him when it's done, and then he'll usually pay pretty quick, and then I'll send it out, and then he'll just tell me which one he wants next, and then it works like that. It's pretty decent. Just finished inventorying the set. Some of the parts are dusty, but I always wash used sets before I sell them. I ordered the parts to complete the set. I always, whenever I order used parts to complete a set, I make sure I order multiple of the parts, because oftentimes they'll arrive damaged, even from other sellers. Typically I only ever have to order uncommon parts or printed parts. I mean, I probably have the printed parts I need in my printed / sticker container, but I have gone through that container in the past to find parts to complete sets, and it is not worth the time that it takes to go through to find the parts you need. And so now I'm just going to place a few more smaller orders, get the same parts from other stores as well that have other things that I need, and then I should have everything I need to complete this set sooner than later once it arrives in the mail. Just gonna grab the one thing from in here really quick. The damaged minifigure parts. This sold for the cheapest I've ever sold it for, $6.50. Normally it sells between 30 and 100, but I guess it was just not wanting to sell for much this time. So at least someone's getting a good deal, $6.50 for all of it, and that's Canadian, so that's probably like less than $5 American. So can't win them all. I'm not worried about it. Next time it'll sell for more, and yeah, at least it's gone now. So this is the eBay orders from over the weekend. Not too much, but Sold a Sauvage press heads. These things you can get in bulk from Europe for like 20-30 cents a piece. I sold this one for $4 plus shipping. So yeah, after everything, they ended up paying over $7 for it. People will buy stuff for a lot more on eBay, but then there's this groin for 80. I sold these two minifigs for, after tax and shipping, I think they paid over $30 for them. It's from the set that has the Ravager from Minecraft and the Ninja, I believe. Then just Gandalf for like 10 or so. Kozu, after tax and shipping, they paid 33 something for them. And just some old rifles. And yeah, a skeleton. I believe this is from Indiana. Oh yeah, it says Indiana Jones right there. And that's sold as well. So not too much, but all in $270. Not the worst eBay day, shipping day. I've had better, but now I'm gonna pull the Bricklink and Brickowl orders. And then I missed this one. I sold the Jungle Explorer CMF. This guy comes with a lizard in the packaging, but the lizard's worth basically as much as the guy is himself now, because it's been a year at least, probably a couple of years since this was released. So I don't sell this guy with the lizard, because I sell the lizard for almost the same price as him, but he sold now, I think $7.50. I want to say the lizard's slightly less than that, but it's pretty close. And for the lower, I sell him at a lower price than the others, but I don't include a lizard, and he still sells. This is the second or third time I've sold him now. And so yeah, then it just might as well list them separate, because not everyone wants it just because it's a CMF. They just want a guy for a Jungle Explorer. So it works out in the end. I don't sell this one too often, but I just sold 3 of the Poppy minifigures from the Trolls theme for $2.09 a piece. I don't sell them too often. I've got a decent amount left, 20 of them it says. I had a few more. I think I sold some a while back. I don't sell them too often though. I've had these guys for like a year now. And I remember once I parted one of them out and I sold the hands and arms separately and stuff. I think I still have the torso. I might be wrong about that. But then I sold the hands for like half a dollar each, and I sold the legs for like $1.50 and the skirt for like 75 cents. So it's worth more parted out, but I just never felt like parting all of these guys out. So yeah, these ones, 3 more sold, and it'll probably take a very long time to sell the rest of them. And this is why I still list damaged parts, but I always describe the damage. So I just sold these 2 parts here. Both of them are damaged, and they still paid $3 a piece for them. Plus tax and shipping, they ended up paying, let's see, $13.62 for it. So yeah, they still sell even if they're damaged. Just make sure to always describe the damage, and you won't have any problems down the road. So yeah, you can still see it's in the summer slump. Not too many orders on Bricklink. During the higher volume months of the year, over the weekend shipping, this will often be $500, $600, $700. And so it's not that high right now. It's still in a slump, but thankfully July is over, August has begun, and sales should start in the next couple weeks or months, start picking up again to what they are during the best time of the year. So yeah, this is the first Bricklink order, just 2 tiles, and they paid $15.50 for the 2 tiles right here. It's packed up, and they're going to be shipped out tomorrow. So yeah, let's quickly pull this one order right here. It is the minifigure that if I recorded it, which I think I did, it should be earlier in the vlog, you'll have seen. They bought the minifigure on Bricklink for more than I have it listed for on eBay, which almost never happens. But this minifigure, I got a whole bunch of them from a whole bunch of the parts to complete it. And then I built up a whole bunch of them. I think I'm in about 10, maybe $12.50 a piece for them, and I just sold the one for $39.36 after tax, and it's being shipped out tomorrow. So it's a nice sale there. So yeah, this here was a $37.67 order. A couple used parts. Most of them are in good condition. Only one of them was sold as damaged, and this one was sold as multiple nicks/dings. I don't know if I'll be able to pick it up in the video. And then one minifigure. This one sold for $15, and then Cuppy from, I can't remember, it's one of the Disney things. And so yeah, this year was a nice sale. In the next order, they purchased a whole bunch of, well, not a whole bunch, just 3 copies of the legs. I believe this is from the I can't remember his name. Porky Pig, I believe it is, from Looney Tunes. Got 3 of his legs for $6.50 total. And yeah, these are the only, I believe, the only ones in this color, in this shape of legs, but they have print on them, so they might be for custom printing, or the person just will remove the print and use them, or they just want them as they are. But it's I know in standard legs in this color are sometimes worth quite a bit, so who knows why they want these. That's the question that you get with every order. Why do they order these exact parts? Could it be for a mock? Most likely, but it could be for any number of reasons. And the next order is a pretty basic order, pretty much composed of just standard bricks, nothing too major, just a couple bricks, and this one was only about $5.50 plus tax and shipping. So you get orders like this still too. You don't, and not all of them are as nice as ones like this or this one or stuff like that. There's still lots of just smaller dollar orders mixed in, even when you have a large selection. But that's fine. It's how the game is. You sell some big orders, small orders, doesn't make a difference in the end. For a moment, I couldn't find this part here, which I sold over there, but then I was looking closer, and it was actually inside of a headgear. So yeah, that does happen surprisingly often, and I guess it's to be expected. You put heads and headgear in the same drawer. But yeah, it does happen sometimes still. So yeah, damaged parts definitely sell. Like this order here, not everything, but a lot of what they bought was listed as damaged. Like, there's not many there, but then like that one, and then at the top, a whole bunch of them are all listed as damaged, yet they still paid $27.90 for that there. It's people, I don't know why some people don't care about damage. I mean, some people it doesn't bug them. I know it drives me crazy when there's damage on minifigures and stuff, but some people probably just don't care in the same way, or maybe they want it for a specific scene or whatnot. But yeah, it still sells at the end of the day. So yeah, I've now pulled all the orders for tonight, and then if there's any more orders overnight, I'll pull them tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow I'll be shipping all of this stuff out. Now time to get back to listing. I'll probably first tackle a couple of these turntables here, and then I'll just have to figure out what I should list next. I got so many of these plates of all different sizes and colors to list. I just don't really like listing plates. For me, it's one of the most boring things to list, but it's got to get done. So this one here, all these plates, it's probably going to take a very long time, because I mean, you've probably seen before, but I got those plates there. But then there's also over here all of these plates left to go. It is gonna be taking a long time to get all this listed. So yeah, this stuff here, these plates I'll list them a couple at a time, and it'll probably take me just as long to list all of this stuff as it will to list the rest of the backlog, because I'll just try and spread out the plates in between all the other stuff, because it's just one of the most mind-numbing things to list when you literally have to sift through thousands of completely identical parts to check them for damage. Like this white container has probably 1 to 1,500 1x2 plates in white there, and then I can only imagine how many are in that one there of 1x4 plates. But yeah, it's going to take a long time to list all of these guys, so it'll probably be spread out throughout a very long time. Just going to put the last batch of Technic and Bionicle parts into some bags now, and then also add the several other things which are upstairs still into bags as well, and get this ready for tomorrow. Then tomorrow I'll wash it and then dry it out over there with the other stuff, because we finally got the stuff that was on the floor into another container. So now we've got all this here ready for sorting. And so we're now going to just get the last of it ready so it can start drying and then be done as well. So I ended up filling up 2 bags of Technic. So this here will be put into the container over here, and then I'll just quickly put these other bags in, and then I'll bring it upstairs because the other leg I need to wash is upstairs, so I'll check in then. So these are the 2 other bags. I'm just including just some small sets that were really dusty. So just got them. I think they're both Star Wars, I think. I might be wrong, but the one might be a Poe Dameron fighter or something like that. I think there was a red and black version of that. And then the other one's an older Star Wars set with, I think it's the one where it's like the ship one that carries a AT&T or one of those types of vehicles under the ground. It's largely incomplete, but a lot of the valuable parts are still in there. So just added those since they otherwise wouldn't have been a complete dishwasher load. And so then tomorrow, once the dishwasher's finished its overnight cycle and is empty, these will just get washed and then dried out in the morning. So yeah, there's now a lot of more space here than there was before. Got some room by the fridge door finally. Ooh, what's in the fridge? A couple yogurt things in the back. That's good. And so now there's gonna be more room here so that whenever my dad buys stuff, he'll have more access to the fridge, because it was quite difficult to access it for a while because the boxes were basically about this high across the whole area and completely fell to the back. But it's been emptied out quite a bit since the beginning of the year when there's way more stuff here. I got this sweater brand new no more than half a year to a year ago, but because my arms are always on the table like this, that part of the sweater gets quite worn down, and it's now completely torn through where my elbow and shoulder, well, not shoulder, my elbow makes contact with the table. So yeah, I definitely have been sitting there for a very long time for it to have completely broken through. It's like at least 2 layers, if not 3 layers thick for the fabric. It's a nice sweater actually, so shame that there's a hole in it. Might be able to get a patch over it, not sure. I don't know what it is with these 4x4 turntables, but these, out of this entire container filled to like all the way up here, I only had these ones that were in good condition. No, this one isn't faded. It's just when Lego switched their plastic type in more recent sets, it changed the color of a lot of their parts, so it's still the right color and everything. But these were the only good ones. I had all of these ones that were listed, that I'm going to list as has minor damage, but over half of them I had to throw out. There were just so many bite marks, so many nasty ones. I don't know what it is, but just, I am glad I am done with these 4x4 turntables. It's just crazy how many of them were bad. Well, we just had a power outage. Let's get this camera to focus. Yeah. That's why I pay to have a syncing service at a server somewhere, because although this doesn't happen too often, it does happen surprisingly often. And it's not fun when it's at 10 p.m. at night and then you're in the basement and then all of a sudden all of the lights go out and then it's completely pitch black. So I know the one time this happened, my computer monitor got all messed up, but yeah, it's crazy. So at least I got a flashlight, and hopefully power will be back on soon. But yeah, looking at an outage map, it's literally just our area. Oh, they say it's back now, but it's still blackout. So we'll see if power comes back shortly. But let's see what it says. If you tap on it, it usually says. Need to scroll a little bit. It's supposedly no one's being affected right now. They're still under investigation, but it's being verified. But it is an unplanned event. That is good to know. That they don't just cut the power at 10 p.m. for the fun of it. But yeah, hopefully it didn't damage my monitors this time. But yeah, probably gonna head up now because there's not really anything else to do. I was gonna play the Xbox, but now I can't. Oh well. I'll check back when the power comes back. It is currently 9:56 p.m. So yeah, we'll see when it comes back. But yeah, our entire area is completely without power. It's like completely pitch black almost. The camera can't pick up much, but it is more visible in person. It's almost pitch black. Okay, let's see. Nope, it's completely pitch black without the flashlight. The light's not strong enough on the phone for that. But yeah, I wonder how long it'll be. Apparently it's already been restored for like 600 people, but 2,700 are still affected. So we'll see how long it takes to get the power back. Just chilling out in the living room. Put a flashlight on its standing up like that, and so now there's at least a little bit of light, and hopefully the power will be back soon. So yeah, they just said that the estimated repair time was 2 a.m. So we might go out to Tim Hortons, get my mom a coffee because she wants coffee, because for some reason people drink coffee, want coffee. But then we'll probably do that now and then, try and figure out what to do. I might just have yogurt instead of rice, instead of both of them, but who knows. See, I just got the stuff back from Tim Hortons now, so the run was successful. Let's see if I can pour the yogurt in the bowl. Yep, overall, pretty well. Might have felt it too much. It's definitely going to spill. And the power is back. They said it wouldn't be back till 2 a.m., but according to our clock, it is please press clock. That is the best time of the day. I don't know about you, but I'm very happy it's that time of day again. Life is confusing sometimes. The power's back on, and I'm mixing some rice, and the power's not letting it focus. There it goes. Alrighty, let's have some delicious rice. Then, I also got in the mail this part here. You might remember it from a previous vlog. Oh wait, I gotta cycle my light because when the power went out, it reset. But this torso here is from the Palpatine minifigure. So I just ordered that one because the other one had a $100 minimum buy, and I'm probably gonna order from it later. But right now I just ordered the one, and so now since I have all the hair pieces, I've got all the heads and legs. I just can get a hair piece, which is super common and cheap, and then I'll be able to complete a $40 or $50 minifigure, and that'll be a nice sale once it sells. So yeah, got a few other parts from the store while I was there, but overall, nice order. And all the Galidor stuff is out for delivery. It was shipped out yesterday from the States, and it's already out for delivery. FedEx is fast, I'll give them that. So yeah, I'll check back in. It typically, FedEx, whenever I get packages from them, from their Mississauga warehouse, it arrives anywhere between 12 to 3 or 4 p.m. So it's probably going to be either the next clip in the vlog or one in a couple clips away, but you'll be seeing it very soon, hopefully. Yogurt. So I just got all of the Galidor stuff in the mail. There's a lot of it. So it's 25 pounds of bulk, 3 new sealed sets, 2 TDN modules, and there's supposed to be 3 of these expensive figures, and I just can't find them for the life of me. I know I'm probably just completely blind and they're sitting somewhere. But I'm going to ask the seller if he knows which box they're in, because there's a whole bunch of different boxes and stuff like that. But then I'm going to try and get some of this stuff listed soon. And a lot of these parts, there's very few people, if any, who even have them for sale. A lot of the stuff is just super rare Galidor parts. So if you are in need of Galidor parts, feel free to leave a comment in the video. And if I can find the part, then we can get in contact and I can list it on Bricklink. And I do ship almost everywhere except for Australia and Russia, Ukraine, and North Korea, I think. And maybe 1 or 2 other countries. So I mean, I can ship pretty much anywhere. But yeah, a lot of this stuff is super rare and difficult to get. So this is probably one of the largest Galidor collections, or well, not collection would be the right word, but lots in the world right now. And then also from the seller, they had a few printed parts. These were like a penny each, so I was like, I'm just gonna get them, even though they're probably never gonna sell them. It's just fun to get these things for super cheap amounts. And then I also got a couple of Irina, I believe her name is, from Indiana Jones. They had 44 of them for sale. I sell this one for about $7.50 or so a piece on eBay. So pick some of them up to stockpile, and in the meantime I'll just list them on Bricklink. And so yeah, this was everything I got in the mail. It was a pretty nice haul. Just finished sorting all the Galidor parts. Since there are less parts in general and stuff, it's just, and pretty much every part is unique, it's sorted by color rather than by shape and stuff. So we got black, grays, reds and oranges, blues, nougats, and rods and staffs, and dark green, white, and dark blue / violet. And then these here are some parts that I already had someone message me about buying, so I'm gonna message them back and just check the quality and see what we can arrange for these. And yeah, the hair pieces, the end pieces, are actually way rare. I found like 5 or 6 of the heads, but only 1 of the actual hair pieces that gets added to the back of the head. So that was interesting. But yeah, then the other stuff is over there. But yeah, then I'm gonna start listing some of this stuff now. And yeah, it'll be fun to list this all. There's going to be a lot of it. So I just got in contact with the buyer. They said that in the several days since, they were able to find the part that they needed from a different seller. So they don't need it anymore, so it'll just get put back in here and listed later. And so I got 3 containers set up here, and then I'm gonna try and start getting some of this stuff listed now. But I'm probably gonna call the end of the vlog here. It's gonna take me a while to upload the videos because for some reason my iCloud isn't uploading the videos automatically anymore. It was doing it perfectly fine, which made it super easy, but now I have to, every single video clip individually, I have to upload it as a file to my iCloud because I can't connect my phone to my computer and download the videos for some reason. And so yeah, I'm gonna have to do it like that, and it'll probably take a while. So this is probably gonna be the end of the clip and end of the video. So thanks for watching, and yeah, if you have any need for any Galidor parts, feel free to drop a comment or message me on Bricklink, and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.